year of the fight of the century, as it was called. Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. But in 2018, what will be the next biggest fight of the year, fight of the century? If you follow McGregor and Mayweather on Instagram, you will see these Photoshop images of them in a UFC octagon just punching each other, you know, as you do, not the other. And that started all the rumors back up again. Will Floyd Mayweather face Conor McGregor in a UFC octagon? The chances of that happening, I wouldn't put it past Floyd Mayweather to make more money, and I wouldn't put it past McGregor to probably beat him in the first round. The biggest takeaway from the boxing match was that, oh,
if this was a real fight, McGregor definitely wins.
If anyone was making that argument trying to justify why Mayweather actually beat him, congratulations. No crap, he would win. But this rumor kind of just started up, and that if Mayweather doesn't face Conor McGregor in the octagon, who could he actually face in his first MMA fight? I'm gonna break it down pretty simple. There's three things that Mayweather likes: money, promotion, and attention. If his first MMA opponent isn't Conor McGregor, then another three things must be guaranteed if he ever steps inside an octagon. One, it has to be for the UFC. He's not gonna go to Bellator. He's not gonna go to Strikeforce. He's not gonna go to any other MMA promotion. He must be paid a hefty sum of cash. We're talking in those high $1 million, you know? He likes his money. And whoever he faces has to be someone that is marketable. It can't be some guy's debut in the UFC. It can't be some guy that no one's ever really heard about. And also, it probably should be someone that can talk a little bit, because you gotta promote, so you gotta be able to speak. And when I say the guy has to be marketable, I mean, yeah, it should be someone that's fought before. Maybe the record isn't the best, but it has to be someone that people will know who it is. It has to be someone that the world kind of knows, so they all tune in at once. Now, I don't really talk about it much on this channel, only because this is all wrestling related, and also, like, you know, it's wrestling toys behind me, so any MMA fans out there kind of watch me right now, I know you see all the stuff behind me, you're like, oh, freaking nerd. Correct, but I have a point. Before going into retirement, the last few people that Mayweather actually faced in the boxing ring: Manny Pacquiao, 57 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. Andre Berto, 30 wins, 3 losses. And Conor McGregor, he's 0-1. It's just the facts. You know, I still like you, Conor. You can still beat the crap out of me, obviously, but it's just the truth. I mean, you lost. Statistically, the best boxer in the world. I mean, we could have a debate on say, oh no, I think it's Mike Tyson. I think it's whoever. I don't really want to have that. I'm just showing, like, statistically, he's the best. My point of saying all that is, he's not coming out of retirement just to face some nobody for him to put his reputation on the line to maybe get beat. Maybe not. He wouldn't take a risk of getting beat just to fight some nobody that's just gonna get famous off of that. Now, let's say Mayweather does go to the UFC, he actually does want to fight. If he does, at the time of recording this, Mayweather's 150 pounds, which in the UFC, he'd be a part of the lightweight division, or if he decided to drop like 5 pounds, he'd be a part of featherweight. What division is McGregor fight in? Lightweight. But besides McGregor, in that lightweight division, who's the best? Who's the worst? Who's someone that Mayweather could face that doesn't have too much experience? So he actually has somewhat of a fair shot. Among all the fighters in the lightweight division, Daniel Tuner, I might be saying that wrong. I actually never heard the guy before. I apologize for saying his name wrong. But Daniel is actually only 6-2. Now, if he wants to fight someone that has experience, but isn't that good based off his record, then someone in the lightweight division he could also fight besides McGregor would be Damian Brown, who's 17-12. That means he's only won about 58% of all his fights. Loser. I expect your next fight, you get a knockout in the first 12 seconds. I'm putting money on it. No, I'm not, because this dude obviously sucks. But one thing a lot of these guys are lacking in the lightweight division is, well, star power. I'm not some like UFC, MMA, like hardcore fan. I'm just casual. I'm not gonna act like I know a lot. Now, wrestling, that's a whole nother story. I wouldn't be on YouTube if it wasn't for that. So clearly, hardcore, smart. But who's someone in the UFC that doesn't have a lot of experience? It's somewhat close to Mayweather's weight class, and you know, he could lose weight, Mayweather could gain weight, they kind of meet in the middle. Who could that be? I give you former WWE superstar, WWE champion, and UFC welterweight, CM Punk. Now, I think we all know the CM Punk story. He faced Mickey Gall in his first ever fight, lost in about 2 minutes, 15 seconds. WWE definitely didn't mention that. They wouldn't want to say that. That'd be rude.
You guys could keep that up for about 2 minutes and 15 seconds, you'd last 1 second longer than Punk did.
Nigga, we be busting up the ops on the regular. Nigga, we be ducking from the cops on the regular.
Oh yeah. Be a star or be a bully.
That's just unnecessary.
You didn't need to say that.
Just hurtful.
Disgusting.
But a big MMA website called MMA Junkie, which is equivalent for wrestling fans, it's like Pro Wrestling Sheet. I think that's a fair comparison, somewhere in the middle. They actually ran a poll asking fans, would CM Punk beat Floyd Mayweather? And 51% of the people that voted said yeah. Now, if Dana White and the UFC came to Mayweather and said, okay,
you know you want McGregor, but, you know,
we're gonna go with someone else.
Would you fight CM Punk? This could be a Nokia Ali V2. V2! 2. Do it. Now, if this actually was confirmed and does happen, this is Inoki versus Ali. V2. 2. V2, modern day. Now this most definitely wouldn't happen in UFC 225, which is going to be in Chicago because there's not enough time for Mayweather, obviously. Now there's two big categories that kind of decide would CM Punk actually win or would Mayweather actually win. Two things, pretty simple.
Experience, background.
Experience. CM Punk has fought before. He got punched before. So Mayweather, I think it's all pretty self-explanatory. The guy's been boxing forever. If you even think CM Punk can match Mayweather's hands, you... I don't know what to say, man.
You're an idiot!
I can't help you with false reality. That's not even insult to CM Punk. That's like saying I could break LeBron James' ankles. It's not gonna happen. And actually Joe Rogan talked about this, so I'm not gonna act like I said this myself. Which I'll leave a link down below of his actual opinions on Mayweather versus CM Punk. That because Mayweather's such an elite athlete in boxing, I mean, eventually, he's probably gonna meet some other kickboxers in, you know, that same type of boxing community. One hand, one leg. It all has the word boxing in it, so it's like the same thing. He might have learned a couple different kicks, and to say that Mayweather can't learn fast is like saying that McGregor is gonna win. Ooh, can't wait to read those comments.
Oh, now you up.
The dude can most definitely probably learn something and pick it up really quick. So I wouldn't be surprised if Mayweather probably knows how to throw a couple legs in. And if he can throw legs how he throws his hands, Punk, man, you're screwed. I can't even help you, man. Like, I'll be there with the white towel. One to toss, other to wipe the blood up, because... Now CM Punk, yes, he was a professional wrestler, and yeah, wrestling is scripted. It's fake. Saying fake to a wrestling fan is like saying the F word to your mother. It's just like, you trying to get slapped? Watch yourself.
Hi, Chris.
What happened? Looks like the older brother came home, found the little brother...
Saying fake to a wrestling fan...
and slapped the black off him. Is this the black?
Wrestling is an athletic event that is choreographed. Okay, yeah, it means fake. Alright, fake. Fake, fake, fake. Yeah, alright, fake. We're all fake, alright?
You're fake. I'm fake. We're all fake.
Fake. Fake. Fake. But while wrestling, CM Punk actually was training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And also once signing with UFC, I mean, the guy's had about 3 to 4 years of experience, at least when it comes to training, you know, doing all the sparring stuff. This is so messed up, I'm so sorry. CM Punk, I actually love you, man. Like, I drove to New York to meet you one time, because actually I've done that twice. This is all a joke. Because I know if I ever came up to you in person, you could kill me. I'm just a pudgy face Mark. That's what I have to say to make sure he doesn't kill me. When it comes to actual MMA experience, obviously CM Punk does have more. When you're facing a guy that isn't trained to do MMA, he's, you know, a boxer, then yeah, it becomes a lot more even than a guy that's having his UFC debut in Mickey Gall, than a guy that's never had MMA experience, and it's also his UFC debut in Floyd Mayweather. And also, though, in there, Mayweather does have a history of actual hand injuries, which you expect to probably happen when you're a boxer, you know, probably break your hand every now and then. That's also why he likes to wear actual, like, really puffy, like, padded gloves, but it hasn't been any recent news or rumors about him actually hurting his hand or like, having any pain, so that could all be cleared up. So, CM Punk, you kind of had your shot. And to break down the actual match, I mean, even Joe Rogan said himself, CM Punk needs to get this guy to the ground as fast as possible, because when Mayweather starts swinging and you get hit by one of those, good night, do you sleep with one pillow or two? So this is where your opinion comes in. So in the comments down below, what do you think would actually happen if these two massive human beings, not massive, they would be like lightweights, little fellas, like cruiserweights, but what do you think if these two massive stars actually collided in a UFC octagon? Who would prevail? I might have to say Mayweather. Those hands, honestly, I don't know if CM Punk can dodge that quick, and CM Punk also has experience. Experience could maybe trump that. I'm sure this actually occurred. CM Punk would definitely work on like his entire training camp, a lot of dodging and takedowns. Because once you get him to the ground, you just gotta start welling on that peanut head. You know, you gotta keep hitting it. Then boom, you win. And then I'm gonna lose my crap. I'm a wrestling fan at heart, so I'm gonna have to say CM Punk. I don't know though. I wouldn't put money on it, but I would say CM Punk. If you're a hardcore MMA fan and you're watching this for some reason, this is probably the only video you'll ever see me talk about MMA related things, so you don't have to watch anymore unless you like wrestling. Don't subscribe if you're just gonna like crap on me, because I'm gonna talk about wrestling the rest of this channel. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you really enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, always subscribe, and we outie.